This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, hi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Harsh. Good evening, Anushka. Hello, Adit, Harsh, Pranali. Good evening and hello. Is my voice audible? Hello, Aditi, Saloni, Simran, Saurav. Yes, so as promised, day before yesterday, today we'll be discussing about series, numerical series only. Okay. So, sir, can you say a bit louder? See. So my voice is going to be a bit cracky because there is a helicopter kind of sound you'll be hearing, and it's kind of windy again. So now it's perfect. And pardon as well because my voice, I'm not well also. So that is why also my voice will be low. So yes, okay. So for what is going to be the agenda for today's class? So I'll be telling you the types of series, okay, the names. So there's no need to learn the names, just understand what is the meaning, okay. And after that, I'll be giving you some examples how to look for it and how to solve such series, okay. Fine. So yes, as we start this session, so basically first point is the types of series. Okay, how to understand or what to, or how to judge whether this kind of series is what, or how I got to know that yes, this is this type of series. So first one, basic thing or basic important thing, first one is the arithmetic series. This I have already told you in my previous class as well. Okay, so arithmetic series is one which either addition or subtraction is going on. Okay, so as you can see in this series, for example, 3 5 7 9 11, I can say every term or the previous term we are adding 2 in it. Okay, similarly here, as you can see, 10 8 6 4 2, I'm subtracting 2. Okay, similarly in this, I'm adding how much? 9, right? 22 plus 9 again, 31 plus 9 again, 40 plus 9 again. So we are adding 9 everywhere. Similarly, we are subtracting 4. So in general, I can say if the difference is very low, okay, if the difference is not significant, as you can see, the difference is very low, like for 2 9 minus 2 minus 4. So I can say this type of series, whenever you see this type of series, then you have to assume that yes, addition or subtraction is happening only. Okay, no any other operation is happening, only addition or subtraction is happening. Second thing, similarly, the advanced version of this series is the geometric series. So you'll see certain questions from geometric series as well. Okay, because they'll ask you on the squares or cubes type question. So that is again a geometric series. But yes, geometric series is one in which each successive number is multiplying or dividing a fixed number by the previous number. So here you can see I'll be multiplying 4 or the previous term with the 2, right? So for example, this 8 I got. Again, 8 I'm multiplying with 2, then 16 I'm getting. Similarly, 16 into 2, 32 I'm getting, and so on, right? So here you can see with a smaller number, I'm multiplying my previous terms. So the basic thing that you need to remember is either you need to check these two things, initial two numbers, and you need to think of how I can make my second term with the help of the first term. This is applicable only in the arithmetic series and the geometric series, not with the help of the mixed series. Okay, so second term with the help of first term. So this is the basic thing that you need to keep in mind how we're going to approach questions. Okay. So here, simple addition, subtraction. Here, simple multiplication, division, right? This, as you can see, I'm dividing my previous term with the help of 2. So 1024 divided by 2. Here, I'll be getting 512. Or you can see this thing in this way as well. So 2 power 6, 2 power 7, 2 power 8, 2 power 9, and 2 power 10. Right? From right to left also, you can assume this thing. The 64, I can rewrite it as 2 power 6. 2 power 7 again, 128, 2 power 8, 256, 2 power 9, 512, and lastly, this is 1024. Similarly, I am dividing my previous number with minus 5. So 3125 with minus 5, right? So I'll be getting minus 625. Then again with minus 5, I'll be getting 125. Then again with minus 5, minus 25. Then again minus 5, I'll be getting 5. Or what you can see, this 5, this is 5 power 1. This is minus 5 power 2. Which example, Nimish? 5 power 3, minus 5 power 4, and 5 power 5. Which one, Nimish? What is this? Can I say minus 2? I'm multiplying it. So 15 into minus 2, which is what? Minus 30. Then minus 30 into 2, minus 2, 60. 60 into minus 2, minus 120. And 120 into minus 2, that is 240. See, this you need to keep in mind that, we should not think like we are over exaggerating things. Like if this is the simple one, right? Simple series, this is one. But what I'm thinking in my mind that yes, something is happening. Addition is happening, multiplication is happening, or some any other operation is happening. No, just keep it simple. First step is to keep it simple. Just think logically, simple things. Either the subtraction or multiplication or division, okay, or addition. So this is the first thing that you need to keep in mind. So that is why these type of series are like this. Arithmetic is simple addition and subtraction. Geometric is simple multiplication and division. Okay. Let's move on to our next type of series. Series of squares and cubes. So these are also again very important, right? So as you can see, what I'm doing, I'm just multiplying it, right? So what I did here, my second term is I'm getting with the help of the first term, with the square or first term square. First term square in this example. That means 4 I'm getting with the help of 2, and what I'm doing now, I'm squaring it. Now similarly, you need to check whether this operation is happening here or not. So 16 is here, right? My previous term is what? Previous term is 4. Now what I'm doing, I'm squaring it, right? So as you can see, my third term I'm getting with the help of second term and squaring it, right? Similarly, this as well. 256, that means 16 square, right? So third term square. Till now, any problem in understanding? Is there any person who is not getting anything? So you need to write. Just try to write it out, okay? So Subhashri, basically you need to, think either this is now since I'm going from the basics, so that is why I'm telling. So I'm getting my second term with the help of first term. I'm saying with the help of, okay? So it is not necessary, but according to the general practices, Rahul Rathore, is it for TISSNET as well? Well, yes, definitely. See, when the series type of questions will come, it will not come from the uh, tag part that yes, it is from the series of cubes, it is from arithmetic, it is from this part as well. You need to, apply logic at that particular time. So that is why, I'm just making you understand what are the different types of series, what to think, how to think, and how will we approach such questions. Similarly, this part as well. Similarly, you can see 9. 9 is the square of 3. Again, 81. 81 is the square of 9. And this one, 6561 is again square of this. This is cube. Okay. So my third part is cube. So here you can see 8. 8 I can make with the help of 2 cube. Is this the problem with everyone? Am I audible or not? So this 512 is cube of 8, right? So I think this was our previous example, 31, 27, 23, right? Can you explain third, fourth? Mohit, this is, I think, this one is copied there. Okay. As you can check, 3, 27, 23, 19, 15. This one is my bad. Okay. Now, from examination point of view, these type of series, mixed type of series is important. Okay. So we need to know what are the mixed series, how to, got the point that yes, this is a mixed series. So mixed series is basically the one we need to have a sound practice because it is generally the mixed series which is asked in examination. So these mixed series are generally asked in the examination. Now, what is the meaning of mixed series? So a mixed series is one which is created according to any non-conventional but logical rule. So simply I mean, I can take any number, okay? The examiner can take any number and if any possible logic, so suppose if 4 was there, okay, or any number was there and he can do like addition. He can do addition and then multiplication. So this is examiner's logic, right? And what he'll do, he'll apply that logic with every term, okay? So this is how examiners frame new questions every day, okay? Now, because there is no limitations to people imagination, there are infinite ways in which a series can be created. So as you have seen in the questions as well, questions can be, of different form. In every individual question of series, we can see a new logic, right? Now, again, there is a way how first type is two-tier arithmetic series. So I'm segregating this part, okay? This part as well, mixed series. So I'm segregating it again in two forms. As you are very familiar with this thing, arithmetic, right? So I told you what is the meaning of arithmetic, addition and subtraction. Now a two-tier arithmetic series shall be the one in which the differences of successive number themselves form an arithmetic series. So for example, if I take this example, 1, 2, 5, 10, 17, 26, 37. This is my basic series, right? So if I take its difference, that is 1. If I take this difference, that is 3. This difference 5, this difference 7, this difference 9, and this difference 11, right? Right, odd number. So as you can see, here is my new series in my second point or second tier. Second tier, that is my first tier. In my first year, I got the logic that yes, this is also a series. Okay. If you didn't get the logic, then you need to further, further segregate it. You can further segregate it. So that will become a third three-tier arithmetic series, right? Yes, Bhargavi, you're right. Okay. So similarly, as you can see, this is the odd number. 3, 5, 7, 9, and this is 11. So I know this is going to be my 13, right? So this number, and x number, x is my new term, okay, should have the difference of 13, okay? So can I say x minus 13 is equals to 37? So x is equals to what? 50. Is this right or not? Harsh, what are you doing? Yes, it's 50, not 40. Any problem in understanding till here? A 3 tier I have not started yet, Nimish. For 2 tier I'm asking. Yes. So Rohan, yes. So Rohan, as you can see, I told you that if these numbers are to follow any logic, right? So I can see this is 1, this is 3, this is 5. Directly I can say 5, 7, 9. So what I was doing, I was telling you that these are the differences that I'm saying. So before this, I was telling you that you need to check whether I can make it my second term with the help of first term. Again, I'll write the term with the help, right? With the help of first term. So as you can see, this will follow a logic again, right? So to make this clear or better, to understand it better, what I'm doing, I'm just taking its difference. So that is 1, that is 3, that is 5, that is 17. So what I'm saying, this is also a series, okay? This is also my new series. This new series is formed with the help of the first series. So if I assume this is as first year, okay? So in train system, if you are familiar with the train system, you can see AC first tier, second tier, right? So this is second tier. Okay, no issues, right? And so on. So I was telling you, if you are not able to understand this thing, okay, from by looking at the preliminary screening, or if you got this question directly in your examination, if you're not able to answer it directly, just try to take its difference, okay? Difference or addition, whatever you can take, right? You can take the opposite as well. If suppose negative series is there, then just either you can take the difference or you can add those numbers as well, right? So similarly, that is why I've put up arithmetic. Arithmetic means addition and subtraction both, right? So we'll take this operation further and we'll see whether my new series is forming a new series or not, right? So as I can see, this is a series of odd numbers. That will comes under AP and GP. Okay. So right now I'm not going into the progression part. We'll be discussing only this thing, basic series, how to identify what kind of series are there. Okay. Now, the same thing. A series in which the difference of successive numbers form a two-tier arithmetic series whose successive differences in term form an arithmetic series. So that means this is my series. First, I need to define the difference, right? So what is the difference here? First difference, that is 1 to 6. Then second difference, 90. Then third difference, 60, right? Sorry, this is 90, this is 60. This is what? This is 36. And this is again 18. And lastly, 6, right? So now, once you're done with this thing, so can I ask you this question? Is this a series? Still, can you tell me what is the pattern this series is following? So Padmalya, see, expected questions from at least 2-tier series for tests. At least this will go till this. For other examination, they can ask you this series as well. Okay. So why are you segregating this thing, yaar? Just learn the new things, na? See, next time you ask me this question, what is the level of this thing? I will not teach you anything. Okay. Any good things I will skip. So first year. So with the first differences, I can say this is 1 to 6, right? This is what 90, right? This is what 60. This is what 36. This is what 18, and this is 6. So with as this step we have completed. So this is our first step, right? This is what we are doing. So even after second tier, we are not very confident that yes, this is also forming a series. That what we'll do, we'll again subtract. Okay, so we'll subtract one time, and then again we'll subtract second time as well to get the new series, right? So this is what, this is 36, this is 90. Okay, and then again subtract, this is 630, and then again subtract, this is 24, and again subtract, this is 18, and again subtract, this is 12. So I can say this is a series, right? I can say my third tier is a series of what? A multiple of 6. A multiple of 6, right? So this thing, these things are you need to remember. So what you'll do, you'll take 6 over here, right? Then you'll add these numbers, okay? And then finally you'll get the last number, okay? So you'll get the x here and you'll get the y here. Basic understanding, basic simple maths, okay? Varadraj was correct. I missed Varadraj's comment, so maybe he's correct. Okay. Okay. So understood till here. Okay. Now, second thing. So this is the combination. Okay. This is the combination of arithmetic or geometric series. That means in such type of series, you'll see the addition and multiplication as well. Okay. Now, when I'm saying this arithmetic or geometric series, see, these names are just not, if you search on Google, these names are, or these series are not just like these. Okay. Just to make you understand, because this term is, I told you, this will be X in subtraction and multiplication. Geometric means multiplication and division. I rewrite these names just like these. Okay. So arithmetic or geometric series means there will be addition and addition or subtraction, and with a combination of multiplication and division. Okay, so these will be taking it. So for example, if I talk about this series, so my this series is there, and you'll see this question in your examination. Okay, now can anyone tell me what is happening over here just by looking at this series? Okay, Bhargavi is asking what about one. Now see, as I told you, what is happening over here, there should be an addition or subtraction and along with the multiplication or division. So first thing that you need to check whether this numbers or these numbers are increasing significantly or decreasing significantly or not, right? If this increase, If this increase is very low, then consider this series as the one which is having addition. So for example, if 1 is there, right? So Karan gave me the right answer and 2-3 other people gave me a right answer as well. So for example, difference multiplied by 3. Okay, let's see that way as well. So basically, according to what I have given its name, like arithmetic geometric series, so what I'll do, I'll add 1. I'll add 1 in the first term or the term which I'm using, and I'll multiply it with 3. Okay. Yes, Harsh, that is the ultimate thing. See, that difference part you can put up in any series. Okay. That you can put up in any series to just to get to understand that yes, this is happening over there. So for example, if I do like this, 1 plus 1 into 3, I'll get the second term, right? Similarly, if I perform the same operation, 6 plus 1 into 3, I'll get 21 or not. Similarly, 21 plus 1 into 3 is equals to 66. Well, Rohan, see, this will come from practice only. Okay, this will definitely come from practice. But now, since I'm telling you what is the combination or how combination series will be there, so I'm telling you what is the arithmetic part and what is the geometric part and the combination. So that is why I'm telling you the arithmetic. The first part I'm doing is addition or subtraction, right? And then I'm doing the multiplication. So similarly, this last part as well. 6 plus 1 into 3, that is 201, right? So this is the one method that you can approach. Okay, now let's do what we have studied previously. Let's do the subtraction part, right? Let's do the subtraction and see whether we are forming any other series or not. So 1, 6, 21, 66, 2, not 1. So what is the difference? 5. What is the difference? 15. What is the difference? What is this difference? Is this 45? And what is this difference? What is this? Right, that is 135. So even you can see this thing that these two numbers are multiplying with the help of 3. So I'm multiplying it again with 3. I'm multiplying again with 3. So that means my x number is going to be multiplied by 3. So 135 into 3, right? So my x number is going to be 135 into 3, right? And whatever the number you are getting, just add that number in this. You'll get the next number. Kritika, this is what I'm doing here now. I'm doing exactly the same thing. So what you are saying is, sir, can we do it? So just open this thing. So 6 into 3 plus 3. Open this thing as well. 21 into 3 plus 3. Open this as well. 66 into 3 plus 3. Right? So what you are saying is this way only. So it depends on you, how you are, comprehending this thing. Right? Yes, Vanishri. That is going to be the answer. Okay. So what is the next term of the series? No, I don't know. Saurav is saying 405. Okay, Saurav, that is going to be the difference. See, what we are doing here, we are just taking the difference. So that means the next term, this x part is going to be 405, right? But what is this 405? It should be the difference between these two. That means if y number is there, and if I subtract this y minus 201, it should be equal to 405. That means y is equals to 606. Okay. So these are the things that you need to keep in mind while solving such series. Okay. Any problem in understanding till here? Now, just the opposite of the first thing that we have discussed, arithmetic or geometric series, that means addition or subtraction we are doing first. Our first operation is this. And then what we are doing, multiplication, right? Multiplication or division. Our second operation is this. One issue that is again, like, if you practice more, then you'll be able to, if you solve more and more questions, then you'll be able to get that, yes, I can use this approach. So like, for example, we use three type of tricks here, right? Three types. So first what we did, 1 into 1, right? Or 1 into 3 plus 3, that we did, right? Similarly, what our second type was, we take the difference. We took the difference part. So this difference part is sim. So difference part you can apply anywhere, okay? If you apply the difference part and you get the logic, then that's good, okay? Otherwise, you need, for different type of series, you need to practice more and more questions. In the question part, I took some 3 to 4 questions which are not at all from these types, okay? So that we'll be discussing as well. Now, this type, geometric or arithmetic series. So geometric or arithmetic is simply the opposite of this part, right? What we were doing there, first addition or subtraction. Here what we are doing, multiplication or division first. This is a comma. And then we are doing addition or subtraction, okay? Just the opposite one. So a geometric or arithmetic series should be the one in which each successive term is found this way, right? So let's talk about this. So what is the difference? So this is 1, this is 3, this is 9, this is 27, and so on, right? This is what? Can anyone solve it for me, please? Is this 81? Yes or no? So that is the advantage of that two-tier arithmetic series and three-tier arithmetic series. You can see that this series is also forming a new series, right? Or I can say a logical series. So once this logic is identified, then we can say that yes, it is going to be our answer. Now, what is this part? What is the next term over here? Yes. So it is going to be 243, 81 into 3, and then add with this 243. You get the answer, right? Now, let me tell you, this is the difference part. Now, let me tell you with this logic as well. Another logic which will be in the form of multiplication or division and then addition, subtraction. Like, for example, you can think of this way as well. So, yes. So, what I can say, I need to take this value 4 into 3, then subtracting 5. Can I do this way to get the third term? Can I use this logic? Or in general, what I meant to say, like for example, if my first term is there, right? First term. So if I need to make the second term with the help of first term, so what I'll be doing, second term will be what? My first term is 3. I'll be multiplying it with 3 and subtracting 5 from it. So can I get 4 with 9 minus 5? That is 4, right? That means this logic is correct. Now this logic is correct. That means I can make the second term as well with the help of this logic only. So I need to make the third term, right? So I need to make third term. That means 7 I need to make. So 7 is equals to 4 into 3 minus 5. That is 12 minus 5. That means 7 I'm getting, right? Again 16. 16 that means 7 into 3 minus 5. That means 16. Okay. So from difference part, you can do easily, right? You can see this thing that yes, this is forming a series. That means this is the correct answer. But also, as I'm I'm telling you how to look for this series for those, for hard series, I can say this one is the easy one. So for hard series as well, you can think like this as well. That means first multiplication that we are doing, and after that addition or subtraction we are doing, right? That means geometric or arithmetic series. This is why its name is like this. So any problem in understanding till here? Okay. So this again, this I have told you in the previous class as well. This is a twin series. Twin series means two series and one series. Okay, two series in one series. So you'll see two series in this one whole series. Can you tell me the two different series? Which are they? Right. So my one series is this 1, 5, 9, 13, 17. My second series is this one 3, 1, minus 3, minus 11, and so on. Right. So here I can see addition of plus 4 is happening. Right. 4 is added to the previous term. Simple. Here what is happening? Minus 2, then minus 4, then minus 8. Okay. So as you can see, it will be a power base 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, and so on. Okay. So this is basically a twin series. Twin series are easy to identify because there will be no pattern even if you subtract. Like even if you subtract two terms, then no pattern will be formed. Okay. So just remember this thing as well. Fine. Now what are the steps to follow? How will identify? See, till now the best procedure is what you'll do. You'll take the tier 1 or tier 2 part, right? That is the easiest thing which I think you might have found till now, right? So but what are the steps that we need to follow? First, do a preliminary screening. Check what kind of series it is happening. It is increasing or decreasing, right? This is simply increasing if the series is increasing, or it is decreasing, series is decreasing. See, if it is increasing, then two possibilities are there. Either the addition is happening or multiplication is happening, right? Or any power is happening. This power is for significant rise. Okay, like for example 5 power 1, 5 power 2, 5 power 3, 5 power 4. So like this 25, then 1 to 5, then 6 to 5, then 3025. Am I right or wrong? So here you can see within this 5 terms only this number reached this value 3025. That means power is there. Okay, if any lesser number, or as you can see the gradual increase is there, then consider it multiplicative in nature. That means addition or multiplication is happening. How much is it is happening, that we need to check. If very small increase is there, like for example 2, 4, 6, or any number like 12, 20, 28. So as you can see, smaller numbers are adding or subtracting. So that is first thing that you need to do. You need to check whether it is increasing, decreasing. Okay. And third thing is called alternating. Alternating. Alternating means what? That means either division is happening, right? So for example, I gave you one a question in our last class, that is 12, 6, 6, 9, right? 18, 27. This question I gave you, right? So here you can see it is what? First it is decreasing, right? It is decreasing. Then it is constant here. It is constant. And then it is increasing. So this is what is happening. This is alternating. Decreasing, it is getting constant, it is increasing again. That means it is alternating in nature. Okay. So this is what we need to check in terms of the series that we are given in the question. Second, if you fail in preliminary screening that determine the trend of the series, whether it is this I have already covered. Perform this step only if the series increases. Use the following rules. See, this I have already, everything that is written over here, I told you. So if the rise of series is slow or gradual, the series is likely to have an addition based increase. Successive numbers are already, this is done. If the rise of the series is very sharp initially but slows down later on, the series is likely to form this. Like, yes, this is the important thing. So for example, if I told you like this, so 5, 2, 5, 6 to 5, 3, 0, 2, 5, and then so on. As we move on to these numbers, so ultimately a stage will be reached where this numbers will be not increasing drastically. They'll be increasing gradually. So for example, as you can see, 1, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, then 5 digit will be there, 6 digit will be there. Okay, so that means these power will be square or cube. Okay, you need to check for this whether my series is of power of cube. Then next step is, if the rise of series is throughout equally sharp, the series is likely to be multiplication based. This I have already told you as well. And lastly, if the rise of the series is irregular or haphazard, there may be two possibilities. Either there may be a mix of two series. That means if this case arises, okay, where there is irregular series, then consider two cases. First, either it is a mixed series or alternate operations are happening. Okay, alternating operations. Okay, so consider these two. These two are happening. Now let's take what is after that. Okay, right. So if I talk about this series, let's talk about this series. 8, 14, 26, 50, 98, and 194. So actually I'll be taking examples like these, and then I'll be explaining it with the help of examples. So my first example is this one. Okay, you'll get all the points which I have mentioned just previously. So just can you tell me what is happening over here? Is it a simple addition? Simple addition or multiplication? So first thing that I noticed here is 8, 14, 26, 50, 98, 94. That means it is increasing, right? It is increasing in nature. Now what is happening? Well, you got this logic very quickly, right? This tier 2 and tier 3 method. Well, I'm happy that yes, you're able to figure out that. As we can see if we find the difference, if we find the difference, like it is 6, it is 12, it is what? It is 24. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is what? This is 48. This is what? This is 96, right? So as we can see, this number is multiplying over here twice, right? So whatever the difference is there, and we are multiplying it with 2. So what is going to be my next number? This is 192, and I'll be adding with this thing, right? So I'll be getting the next number as 386. So this is just from the difference method, right? This we can check, but I need to tell you how to just figure it out when these type of things will not form anything, right? So as you can see this, can I make this thing my second term with the help of first term? Can I make 14 with the help of 8? If yes, then how? What are the ways? See, either I can do the addition part, right? Either I can do the addition part, or I can do the multiplication part, like this. So similarly, here I need to check whether I can make it like this or not. Similarly, 26 with the help of 14. So 14. 14 plus what? 12, right? So here also you'll see that you'll be getting numbers which are this 24, then 48, then 96. Previous term plus. So either you can think of this way as well, or either you can think of this way as well. Okay. So it is up to you which method you'll be following. Okay. Both the methods are correct. So most of you were asking me, sir, how to get it or what? See, you can apply any logic, but that logic should be logical, right? So let's say 10 people are there, five people are thinking this way, 5 people are thinking this way, 10 people are thinking the different way. Okay. So anything that clicks to your mind, that is the correct one. Okay. That is also there, right? Harsh told us this way as well. So as we can see, 8 minus 1 into 2. This is this not this way only? What it is written over here? Is this not same as this one? See, according to me, whichever method you'll get first, whichever method strikes you first, that is the best method. Like for example, I told you that this method is also correct, this method is also correct, I told you the difference method is also correct. So whichever method is striking to you by looking at the series, that is the correct one. Okay. But yes, from the difference you can directly find. Okay, difference is what I believe that it will be easier for you. Okay, it will be easier for you to figure out that yes, this is happening. Okay, now let's move on to the example number 2. So 8 8 9 9 11 10 14 11. Tell me what kind of series is this one? Right. So everyone is right. See, so as you can see, this is very irregular. This is not forming anything. So whenever a series is this type of this, we can directly say that something is happening. Okay, what is happening? That these two series are following different procedures, right? So for example, I can take one series as like this: 8 9 11 14. This is my one series, and similarly 8 9 10 11, it is happening. So I can see 1 2 3. That means my next term is going to be 4, that is What? 18? 18 or 17? Harsh is saying 17. Why, Harsh? Okay. So just remember this thing. Whenever you see irregularity, then always remember mixed series is there. Okay. So let's take two more, then we'll end this thing. Okay. So 325, 259, 204, 160, 127, lastly 105. Can anyone tell me what is happening over here? See, whenever you see a decreasing, see, as I can see, these numbers are decreasing, right? And these are decreasing constantly. So whenever these numbers are decreasing, just what you can do, you can start from the right hand side. Okay, you can start from the right hand side towards the left hand side. It will be easier for you because you can find the difference of easy number very easily. Otherwise, what you'll do, if the difference is this like this, what you'll do, you'll write these numbers like these 259, and then you'll subtract. This is what I think generally most of the students will do. So as you can see here, this is the difference of 12, this is the difference of 33, 44, 55, and 66, right? So that means my next number is going to be 11, but what? Decreasing, in the decreasing manner. So I'll be subtracting this number, that is 11, out of 105. So 94 is going to be my right answer, right? Okay. So any problem in understanding till here? Tell me this series. Yes, but Salah, the series question will be asked in this form only. See, those who don't know, either the question will ask the next term, and the most important thing is the odd man term, odd man out. That means whichever the question or the series is following, the pattern is following, which is not following the pattern. This is the most important, and that is the most favorite part of the examiner. Okay, they'll ask you mostly these questions, odd man out. Either otherwise, next term will definitely ask in the examination. Okay, this is what examiner will ask. Two things. So this is what, this is simply 1 square, this is 2 square, this is 3 square, this is 4 square, this is 5 square. Next time is going to be 6 square. 6 square is what? 36. So 71 plus 36. 107 is the answer. Right? So this is, as you can see here, see, the numbers are increasing, right? But numbers are not increasing that way. That way, that means easy way, right? So we need to check whether these numbers are forming any series or not. So if we form this thing, we got to know that yes, this is the series of squares. Okay. So now, yes. So I'll be starting questions for, this is till now, till here only. Test level will come. Okay. So I request all the test students, those who want to study for SNAP and NMAT as well, they can stay here. Otherwise, this is till now. For MyCat as well. Only for test students can leave. Okay. Test students can leave. Those who don't want to, check out for the hard questions, they can leave. Otherwise, remaining students remain here. If I'm mentioning only test students, then every other course will be included. That means IPM, NMAT, SNAP. Okay. Okay, that was really great to see that. Fine. So yes, my champions, questions are for you. These questions are not about finding the next term. These are about finding the wrong term. Okay, odd man out. Either points means like these ones which I've mentioned, like these. So no, they will come in individual form. Like they'll be asking question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. So just to that is just to follow the segregation part or superset I've created, like question number 1, and then options are given. Okay, so we'll be going with our option wise. So question number A, what is the pattern followed? Tell me the pattern. Excuse me. Yes, so right answer is 6, 1. This is the odd term. Anushka, if 5 is coming, then 5 should have been the answer, right? That means 6, but 6 is in its place. That means this is the odd one, right? This is not following the pattern. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay, my apologies. Yes. So I need to check whether this number, okay, if they are forming any pattern or not. So directly I can see this thing. I need to make 6 out of, just suppose if 6 is the there. So just I'll take the difference. So what is the number? 15. What is the number? Next number? Just tell me. Then 63 and lastly 127. Are these correct? Now can we do it again? Or if this is following a pattern? This is what? Like something is happening, right? So even after subtraction, even after subtraction, this is what I wanted to tell you when I was explaining these things there, that when you try to solve these questions even after subtracting these values, okay, right? So as you can see, if I want to make this value 2 into 2 plus 1, that means 5 should be there. That means according answer should be 5. Now let's see if we are going in the right direction or not. So 5 into 2 plus 2, it should be 12. Then my previous term is what? 12. 12 into 2 plus 3, it is following. Yes. Then again 58. 58 I need to make with the help of 27. 27 into 2 plus 4 and so on, right? So previous term into 2 plus numbers that we are increasing. So this 6 is the odd term. It is not following this pattern. Okay, and even if you are differencing, if you are very smart enough to find that yes, this is the pattern, this is being followed here, then yes, there definitely you'll get the answer as well in the one go, as most of you or many of you were giving me at that particular time, right? So tell me the answer for second answer. Harsh is saying 6 is not the fit. That means for this answer as well, 6 is not the answer. Is this what you are trying to say, Harsh? Okay. Got your point. What is the answer? Tell me. And fast, because I have a set of questions, like 10 questions are there. Nimish is saying 6. Now, what is the being, or what is the pattern being followed here? In place of it, 7.5 will be there. So what is the pattern? Pattern is what? Right. So Nimish is right. Absolutely. See what we are doing here. We are starting with 1 and I need to make 1.5. How can I can make it? Right. So 1 into 1.5 that I'll be doing, that becomes 1.5, right? Now my new term is 1.5 and I need to multiply it with 2. I'll be getting 3. My new term is 3. I'll be multiplying it with 2.5. So it will be 7.5. Now let me check if this is correct or not. 7.5 into 3, it should be 22.5. And 22.5 into 3.5, it will be following this 78 point, this value. Okay. So that means this is the wrong answer. This question I have same question I told you previously as well. This value 12, 6, 6, 9, 18. The same thing was happening there. First I multiplied with 0.5, then 6 into 1, then 6 into 1.5, right? So just remember this thing. This is very important pattern. Multiplication with the decimal part as well. Okay. So it is not necessary. It could be this 0.5 only, but generally it will be this only because it will follow a pattern. Otherwise it could be anything like this. But this, if I give you this way, this is clearly visible. In the question, it will be visible to you. Okay. So just solve this value first. So I'll be taking important questions now. Important pattern question. Solve this value. Question number L. And tell me the logic as well. So Sanatan, if it is twin series, then tell me what is the logic? Which should be the wrong term, or what is the logic they're following? The twin series, the different series, which logic they're following? 14 into 2 plus 1. Okay. then it should, then our next term should be 29 into 2 plus 2 or plus 1 or whatever, like 19 into 2 plus 1, that is 40. Okay. So just check whether the next term, of this series, like for example, like this 29 and 44, are they correlated? Similarly, 40 and 51, are they correlated and following the same pattern or not? Lakshmi is saying 73. Okay. Any more answers or logic that you are getting?